Season 2.5 brings huge changes to Jeff, so first we'll talk about the current state of Jeff, then go over the changes, and finally discuss how it will change Jeff in Season 2.5 and what will be his playstyle. Right now in Season 2, Jeff is one of the most underperforming heroes in the game with the second worst win rate of just 42.18% and a pick rate of 12.46%, meaning that people are losing consistently when playing Jeff, since his pick rate is decent. It's not like Black Widow where people are losing with her, but they also pick her in just 4.24% of games, so the sample size is small. For Jeff, the sample size is big enough to draw this conclusion, so why are people losing with Jeff? I believe that they lose because of Jeff's playstyle. Jeff is basically not a healer but an assassin that can also heal. And playing Jeff as an assassin is fun because his kit allows it. He has huge mobility, he has huge survivability, and he can basically go head to head against every hero in the game and win in that 1v1 situation. But another thing we know is that if you don't have two healers in your team that actually heal, you're pretty much cooked. You can get by with one tank, but you can never get by with one healer. And if people are playing Jeff as an assassin in a two strategies comp, then they are basically throwing because the team actually has only one healer. With his assassin playstyle, he shines in dive comps because he can get behind together with a Black Panther or Star-Lord, sustain him behind the lines, deal some damage and so on. But if you play him as an assassin in a poke composition, leave your team with one healer, you're cooked. And if you play him in a dive comp, it's hard to play him right because you have to sync with your teammates, the gameplay is fast-paced and a bit chaotic, so yeah, pretty hard to nail Jeff's playstyle and make it viable in Season 2, which explains the small win rate, but let's look over the changes. First, Joyful Splash, which is the stream he spits and heals, will now also deal damage to enemies and can also pierce, meaning you can heal allies through other allies or enemies. We'll talk about how these changes will change the gameplay in the next section. Right now we'll just list them so you can be up to date. So the healing stream now deals damage as well as heals and pierces. Next, the Aqua Burst, which is the basic attack, will now be a charge ability with 3 charges and a 3-second recharge rate. So no more sustained shotgun fire, and if you now hit an enemy, you'll also launch him up. The bubble that Jeff spits and leaves on the ground will no longer knock up enemies, and instead of an instant heal, it will heal over time with a buff to the amount healed and a nerf to the number of charges. Hide and Seek can no longer be used continuously. It will have an energy meter of 120 that drains with 20 per second, meaning you can stay submerged for just 6 seconds at a time. Lastly, critical hit damage reduction increases from 50% to 70% and the ultimate cost went up. Another addition is a new team up with Venom, where Jeff latches onto allies and heals them if they stay close. So those were the changes. Now tell me, what do you see here? What I see here is the intention to turn Jeff from a hyper-mobile assassin to a healer that stays back together with his team but has some mobility and the ability to somehow contest some divers. With the healing stream now dealing damage and piercing, Jeff can stay behind, heal the allies and not sacrifice his damage output that he previously had when he was constantly spitting that basic attack like a machine gun, which you can no longer do because you now have 3 charges. So you can no longer go in behind and start spitting because you'll get there, you'll spit 3 attacks and then you're done. You have to wait for the next charge. So right now, as I see it, this will be used against divers when sitting back. You sit back, you use your stream to heal and deal damage, someone dives you, and then you use your Aqua Bursts to try and melt them down and disrupt them by knocking them up. Another reason why you can no longer not stay with your team is that your Hide and Seek was nerfed. You can use it for 6 seconds, then you have to wait 8 seconds for it to charge back completely. So you use that, you get in behind, use the 3 bubbles, and then what? You'll be there, no Hide and Seek, no more Aqua Burst, and the bubbles no longer give you an instant heal. So the actual playstyle now will be to sit back, use the stream to heal, put down the bubbles behind for your backline to get some top-up heals when they need them, and use Hide and Seek to reposition or escape divers. And with his team up with Venom, he can also boost the survivability for the other healers and DPS if he stays near them. The damage reduction, it will help Jeff stay behind and not be so afraid of that Hela or Hawkeye or Black Widow. So the entire point of this rework is basically to say stop running around and picking fights, stay back and heal and take care of your team, which is what every strategist should do. So will Jeff be broken? I don't think so. I mean, I thought he was broken before because he had insane survivability and insane damage output. DPS Jeff was a real thing for me right now, and it will no longer be the case, but he might be broken as a healer with that stream that also deals damage and huge mobility but for a limited time. What is broken though is his team up with Storm, the Sharknado, Sorry, Jeff Nado. Yes, that will probably be broken, but let me know in the comments what you think of this rework, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know why in the comments so I can improve the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.